Hello, it's Jason Payne for Coldwell Banker, Dean Harper Realtors. Well, I guess it's been about a year and a half since I did my first video tour of the preserves at Elm Creek in New Braunfels, Texas. This is a 1 acre lot community, and it's now featuring Perry homes and Grand Endeavor homes. And since I did the first video, good God, a lot has changed. So I figured it's time to do an update tour. So yeah, let's go for a ride, a realtor ride. All right, we're going to start the tour at the entrance of Vintage Oaks, all right, off of 2272. This direction goes to 46, and if we spin around here, that direction goes up to Canyon Lake. I wanted to start the tour this direction. Let's see if my sound gets better if I bring this down. There we go. So yeah, that's 2272. If you're heading, Vintage Oaks is on the west part of New Braunfels. There's a beautiful video of the tower and Vintage Oaks. And the reason we're doing this is to get into the preserves at Elm Creek, you have to come through this part of Vintage Oaks. And if you're looking for the model home for Grand Endeavor, it is right down the first turn. When you come into the community, take your first right. And the Grand Endeavor house, I believe, is the second model home there. So yeah, talk to Tyler. He's the sales rep as of right now, and he can bring you over, and his assistant, she's very knowledgeable as well. But you take your first right as you come on to Towhee. And I love Vintage Oaks. I do want to move up to Vintage Oaks eventually. But man, this community's been around here for about 15 years now. And there's really not a lot of great lots available. When they do pop up, they go pretty quickly. And so the preserve of Elm Creek, it started off as just a Grand Endeavor only community, but now Perry Homes has bought quite a few of those lots as well, and they're almost finished with phase 1 of 3 different phases. And let's see, when you're coming down this road here, skip the first one, but then you're going to skip the first one to the left, because that's a dead end, and that just goes back off to 2272, which that is a high trafficked road, so you will have road noise coming off of it. But so it's very important to know what part of the preserves of Elm Creek you're getting into. And there's a lot of things I do like about this community. The big thing is going to be the tax rate. You're looking at 1.4 tax rate here in Vintage Oaks. You're about 1.8, and if you're building $1 million home, that tax rate goes a very long way. So here we come to Scenic Canyon. That's when you make your left, and then you will see the entrance to the preserves at Elm Creek. So this community, like I said, got started about a year and a half ago, and the first time I came through here, there was absolutely nothing built. They had just broken ground on a few homes. This house here will eventually be the Perry home model. I will get a video of that once it's done. But yeah, you can see a lot has happened here. Another good thing about prices, Perry Homes finally just had a reduction on some of their base home prices, and as I'm filming this, it is late July 2025. But yeah, we got a couple of homes in here. I think Perry's got 4 different builds going up right now, but majority of these homes you're going to see are going to be the Grand Endeavor homes, because yeah, they've been here for a while. But I know Perry owns, I believe, some of these lots on this side. Oh, HOA fees. You're looking at about $250 a year for HOA fees, which is shockingly low. And talking to the sales rep there for Grand Endeavor, they're really trying to compete with Vintage Oaks, because this isn't, it's attached to Vintage Oaks, but not officially a part of Vintage Oaks. So they're trying to lure people in here. They're not going to have the big lazy river like Vintage Oaks does. In phase 2, they are going to have a little gym. This Perry home here is almost complete, but it is available right now. And they're also going to have the big stock pond where it's going to have a catch and release in it, and a little bit of a clubhouse. All that's going to be in phase 2. Right now, it's not there yet, and they are getting early planning stages of phase 2. They got to get stuff permitted, and then they can start working on the road. So you see, we've got some Perry home lots available, And last time I was out here, I think this is right where I saw Mr. Jimmy Jacobs, who sadly passed away last year. He was putting in signs because this community was his baby. So, but yeah, I am happy to see we get a little bit of variety. We got, like I said, Grand Endeavor and Perry Homes building in here. Both of them I really do like a lot. Both of them you can take a plan and make some changes to it. The Grand Endeavor, I think you do have more flexibility on what you can change over Perry. But both of them are going to be great builders, and both of them have been doing it for a long time. So yeah, after Jimmy Jacobs passed, his son took over the company, and he'd been training his son for a very long time to be his replacement. So we got another nice home coming in, and another one nicely completed. Right back over there is 2272, and I'm looking forward to fate. Well, this is the only street here on these lots that you will get the road noise out the back. I mean, it's not crazy bad, but when you do have some big semi trucks coming in, you are going to hear it. And if you're paying this kind of money, you want a little more quiet, and this is definitely a quiet community. Like I said, what I was stunned when I heard about the tax rate of 1.4. That's actually a little bit better than Enchanted Bluff in Garden Ridge, but much better HOA fees. Look at that view. That is this lot here. You're going to have some foundation in the back part of it, but man, that's going to be really, really nice. That looks like community drainage. But this lot here, yeah, it is a little bit slopey, but you're going to have a nice view out the back. Let's go. I'll make that way over there in a little bit. There's not a whole lot to show off because right now we're still into phase 1, so I'll just drive around a little bit. Oh god, that's a beautiful home getting built right there. Love the new trend of putting a little wood on the front of it. That's a Grand Endeavor home. So yeah, this is really, really nice. Another one that's been sold already, and you can see the roads going through the beginning of phase 2. That's going to be going out that direction. Another beautiful home. All these are going to be 1 acre lots. Some of these lots have different lot premiums on them based on just how desirable the builder deems the lot. But man, this is a really nice community. No lazy river, no pool, but with Vintage Oaks being right there, it's easy enough to know people in Vintage Oaks. And if you know people in Vintage Oaks, well, they can get you into the lazy river, and you're saving a lot of money by not paying. I think Vintage Oaks' HOA fees right now is almost about $800 a year, which isn't bad, but their taxes are 1.8, like I mentioned before. I hope you do appreciate these videos that I'm doing. I have had a lot of feedback saying that, yeah, just me doing these motorcycle tour videos, they don't get a ton of views, but because no one else is doing it, it does kind of help me stand out. And I have found out that I'm referred to as the bald guy on a motorcycle, so I've been doing the best I can to let the sales reps know that, hey, if they hear somebody saying they saw that bald realtor guy on a motorcycle, to have you reach out to me. The sales reps are always shocked how many times people come through and they say, oh, we saw this guy on YouTube, but they couldn't remember my name, which is Jason Payne. And they end up not using me as a realtor, and the sales rep's like, well, okay, I guess we'll put no realtor in there. And the only people that benefits is the builder. It does not benefit the buyer at all, because they don't drop the price if you don't use a realtor. So my big ask is, if you are watching my content and if you do decide to check out this community and this video was the reason why, it's okay to tell them you saw Jason Payne on the video, and or just at least say that bald guy on a motorcycle. These sales reps do know what they're talking, who you're referring to. All right, that's going to be about it for this community. I did find out price ranges. It all depends on what type of upgrade you put in. I know one of these houses, they put a smaller square footage plan in. And talking about the plans, let me pause real quick right here and kind of show you that Grand Endeavor has like 12 different plans to choose from. Let's go look at those. I'm going to do a quick snapshot of the different plans Grand Endeavor can build. I'm going to go from smallest square feet to the tallest. And if you need to pause the video to kind of check them out, you definitely can. Or reach out to me and I'll be happy to get you a printout of all these individual plans. Grand Endeavor does do semi-custom and full custom. So what that means is you could take any of these plans, modify them, widen some of the stuff. I know I had a client build a Juliet and they definitely widened some quite a bit. And same with the Cottonwood, they kind of put their own unique stuff on it. But don't forget, they can do full custom builds. So I'm looking forward to seeing the custom build Grand Endeavor home that's being built for one of my clients in Bell Oaks. All right, we are back. Hope you saw those plans. And like I just said, if you want some more information on those different plans, remember you can make changes to them. Reach out to me. I can get a copy of those plans real easy. One of the homes that Grand Endeavor did build in here is was like just over 800,000, but I think majority of them are going to be right around 1 million. Perry Homes, like I said, that's going to be their model home. They got so many different plans to choose from that could be built out here, or they might be getting some of them kind of spec'd out here. But more information is to come on the Perry Homes. I do plan to video sometime the next couple of days one of the Perry Homes models in Esperanza. I've been meaning to get to that for a while, but one of their bigger, fancier homes. Well, yeah, I do love Vintage Oaks. It's a great community. You see a lot of trades coming out here working on the preserves at Elm Creek. And hopefully you like this video. If you did like this video, hit that like button. Of course, I want you to subscribe to my channel. And if you know anybody thinking about relocating to the Texas Hill Country area, location wise to the grocery store, you're about an 8-minute drive to HEB from the exit point of this community. So you're out in the country but not too far away, and you've got easy access to everything that New Braunfels, Texas has to offer. So that's one of the reasons I want to come out here. And as soon as you learn the back roads to the area, it is so easy to get around in the Texas Hill Country without getting on the major highways. So okay, now we can go ahead and wrap it up. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and of course share these videos with your friends and family. And yeah, best way to reach me is by text, and my text information will be on the final slide. So hope to hear from you soon. All right, talk to you later. Bye now.